Yeah, today is Thursday, I think, 17th of July, early afternoon. It's already 95 degrees outside. It's hot. I've been hanging around the house concentrating on recovering from my latest heart attack. Had a visit with my regular doctor and my eye doctor yesterday. I have to take eye drops for glaucoma. We're still trying to figure that out. Regular doc reviewed all my records from the hospitals, explained to me how close I came to dying, and it was close. Gotta admit it. I told him I had a heart attack July last year, and I rushed the recovery. And I explained to him on this heart attack, I'm taking my damn time. I ain't gonna rush nothing. He's gonna set me up with physical therapy, pretty insistent that I attend and do what they tell me. Try to build my heart muscle back up slowly. And I probably will. We reviewed my meds 10 ways from Sunday, and he did a couple of modifications. And he wants me to continue on getting my A1C down. And I said, well, that's fine. And suggested I wear a constant glucose monitor. And I said, I'm not into attachable devices on my body, so that's not going to happen. And I said, it's a moot point. And I said, I can check my blood sugar level after eating. It'll be high. I wait an hour, it'll be normal. That's all a part of it. And I said, what works for me, and you know this, is consistency. Eat the same things, the same time, every day. And my A1C has been trending downward for a couple of years now. So consistency is key when you're a diabetic. And he said another option is for me to use fast-acting insulin. So I figure out the sugar content of a meal, calculate the proper dosage of fast-acting insulin, and inject that right before the meal. I said, well, that's not going to happen. I got better things to do in my life than to sit around with a calculator calculating caloric content and sugar content of a meal, doing the conversion for an insulation factor, and worrying with that. So we can forget all that. So I'll continue on with the meds I take, including my slow release insulin, and concentrate on being consistent on what and when I eat. And he concurred that that's a good plan going forward. So that's what we're going to do. He was pretty emphatic on just how close I came to dying. And my response was, well, to be perfectly honest, Doc, time I get all the billing for these hospital stays and ICU, it's a hell of a lot cheaper to just go ahead and die. And I've got insurance. That's what's disgusting about the whole matter. If I make it till April of next year, I'll be on Medicare. And he told me to get traditional Medicare and review with an agent all my meds and get an appropriate pharmaceutical supplement. And I said, okay, I'll touch base with you before I sign up for Medicare, make sure I get that figured out right. So, here's what it is. Healthcare in the United States is great as long as you're rich. Insurance is just an absolute joke. Our insurance premiums for my wife and I are $1,438 a month, and that's a $30,000 copay and out of pocket annually. Some meds that would be very effective for me, the insurance simply will not pay until I meet that $30,000 annual out of pocket. It's ridiculous. But so, wife went out to play paddleball or pickleball, whatever it's called, and we got to go to the pharmacy, Sam's, and Walmart this evening when it's 98 degrees. That's going to suck. So, I'm just laying around recovering. That's all for this one. Thank you.